And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago Cubs.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Drew Smyly. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
So just about set. And stepping in is the speedy Andrew Stevenson. And a pitch. That one's in there. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So up next, Lucius Fox, a switch hitter batting right. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Number 9, looking to start something with 1 gone. And now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Juan Soto. Soto, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Left field. Happ gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for Washington. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Erick Fedde.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Staying in the game on defense, number 9, taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Bottom of the first, Jonathan VR up to hit.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Jonathan VR.
The wind and the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Here comes the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 2. On the ground to third. Franco to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Seiya Suzuki.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike 1. Out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Ian Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
Count is 1 and 2.
One and 2 now. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Bell.
leading off for Washington, the first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Smiley back to work. And he pumps it a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hat under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hebert Ruiz stands in now, looks at that one inside. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
into center and a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with one gone. Maikel Franco digging in for the Nationals. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses inside. Ball one. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack.
Snags it for the second out. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Victor Robles takes one off the outside here. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball, that's 6 out.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two-0.
That's ball 3.
Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that is that. So one left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, Patrick.
The pitch.
Wisdom.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
In there for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Bounce to the left side. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, top half of the third inning, and now the DH, Yamada.
The designated hitter, number 2.
The wide to kick the pitch. And ball 1. In the air, left field. Hat drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. And it's fouled away. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Andrew Stevenson digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Rafael Ortega. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Ripped on a line to center. Robles right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, David Bodie.
Here's David Bodie. This to third. Tosses across to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nick Madrigal. Had an RBI yesterday. One of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jonathan VR, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike two. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. Line drive caught. Cubs leave one, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the shortstop, number 9. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. In the air, center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Go ahead run on base. Juan Soto digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And he deals. And now it's even up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off. Line drive. Base hit into the outfield. Heading for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now up for Washington, Maikel Franco. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. That one misses, and that's ball one. Two on, one out. Good eye right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-1. And that's through there for a strike.
I got the count 2-2.
Runners at first and second with one gone. The pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Coming around third is Soto. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Victor Robles. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The next offering misses. And 1-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Keegan Thompson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ruiz at third. Franco at second with 1 away. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next to hit for the Nats, Yamada. And fouled off. And a pitch. And strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The pitch. In the air out to center. Ortega settles underneath it. And that is that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He steps on the bag, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom, 8th in the National League in RBIs. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Oh, that got him on the mound. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. And no throw. He's into first easily. Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 27. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Wilson Contreras digs in now.
Wilson Contreras.
Smash to the left side. Slings to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
Leading off for Washington, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The wind of the pitch. Ooh.
Counts 1-0.
That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Out to short. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Andrew Stevenson. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Number 9 digging in for the Nationals. Swings through that one. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Next offering upstairs.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
They say you win. Contreras gets it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a strike in there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. Got him looking. One up, one down. Rafael Ortega stands in.
The center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever.
Ball that close.
The other way. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now, David Bodie. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
So digging in, Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air out towards right center. It gets down a base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly as he's held up and forced to stop at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the batting order turns over. And now Jonathan VR. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Bounce to third. Bronco to first. That's out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Daniel Norris. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Daniel Norris.
Top 6. Juan Soto now.
Leading off for the Nationals, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And a pitch. On the ground. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Maikel Franco. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. At the belt and fires.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bodie makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the shortstop, Nico Horner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Nico.
The right-hander back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Not in time, he legs it out.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
So up next, Ian Happ. Throw over to first. Horner back in on a dive. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Right side. And there's a hit. Throw into third. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In there for strike one. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch inside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. Gone. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases. His 21st of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 3-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The catcher, Wilson.
Steve Cishek taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Washington, number 33, Steve Cishek.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a ground ball out to short. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, right fielder, Suzuki.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Caught looking his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, right side. Hernandez over to first in time. That's it out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rafael Ortega, the next Cub to hit. And he's already singled in this game. And the first offering is not close. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
No strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Givens. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Given.
We go to the top of the 7th. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
For Washington, the center fielder, number 16, Victor.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Number 34.
Number 34. Pitching for Washington. Number 34.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
The tying run at the plate. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, number 2.
And here's the DH for Washington, Yamada. In the air, foul off first. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Up now for Washington, Cesar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2. Righty delivers. That one missed. Now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike. Righty to the plate, and the tying run is on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Sean Newcomb gets the ball now, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
And now up for Washington, Andrew Stevenson.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, Nelson Cruz. He represents the go-ahead run.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And Newcomb fires. That misses, and it's 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And now the lefty.
That's ball 2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
The pitch. Off the mark there. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nationals lead 1. They trail it 3-2. So remaining in the game defensively, number 34. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting.
Now playing center field.
Also entering the game, Nelson Cruz. He'll be out in left field.
Nelson Cruz.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, David
Cishek back to work. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And next for the Cubs, Nick Madrigal. That one's in there, 0-1. Bodie aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground right side, sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Now
the designated hitter, Jonathan.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
And now, Nico Horner. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next pitch downstairs, 1-0. Slice to right, and a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 out, base is full. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And a count 1-2. Right through there, got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And here it comes. Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next pitch is popped up. Number 9 under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. That is the inning. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, but they're up 3-2. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Rowan Wick, trying to protect this lead.
Number 50.
We go to the 8th. Up now for Washington, number 9.
The shortstop.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, and 1 now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Got him. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's Juan Soto. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch, not close. Next offering way off the plate.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Magical gloves it. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 19.
Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 2-1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Ortega settles under it and makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They're down 3-2. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson
And now Will Harris into the game. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 36, Will Harris.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Soto makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. And that's in there for strike one.
Nope.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone. His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And up next for Chicago, Rafael Ortega. First offering and it just misses. Harris. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Kicks and deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires the first. Ortega beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
No, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Digging in, David Bodie, 1 for 3. Now a screamer into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Nick Madrigal stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ortega, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. Kicks and fires.
Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Now a slow roller to second. Sends it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Chris Martin. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So digging in, Maikel Franco. Swung on, looped into center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Number 34.
Now here is number 34. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Strike 1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down to their final strike. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.